one.
That was Blow My Mind by Davido and Chris Brown. And in studio with me today, I am so psyched to have dragged somebody last minute to come on the show to co-host with me. Her name is Chansa Green. She is a civil engineer by training, a banker by profession,
by day,
and a fashion designer and a fashion entrepreneur by night. Welcome, Chansa.
Thank you.
So Chansa is Zambian, definitely, but lives out there
born and
in
raised.
the world. Yeah, born and raised. She's a very bundu Zambian. Okay, don't speak that.
No.
Yeah, don't.
Leave it.
Stay in your lane. You're pushing.
I'm Denver, that's why.
Yeah, so but Chansa has a fashion business. It's called Zinzi Tribal, and she sells Zambian pieces in the UK. So can you tell me, like, how has business been? Like, what's been the response?
It's been very positive. People love African print, or shall I say Ankara, Chitenge in Zambia. So yeah, very positive. And the fact that we are now, or people can buy a product and know who's made that dress or skirt for them, is a big thing. I love the ethical side of things, and giving back to my country that I love so much. Helping small businesses is what I would love to do even more.
So is there, like, I love what you're saying. I love everything you're saying. I'm all about green fashion. I try to wear local as much as possible. But is there, like, a proper market? Can young designers here, or young merchandisers here, retailers even, is there a market for, like, African pieces?
Yes.
Out in Europe, in the States?
Yes. Okay. So much so. Like, so many people. I even thought about, like, maybe talking to young designers, working or collaborating with young designers to get pieces to the UK, and maybe grow their brands for them. So if that's something someone wants to do, they can always contact me.
Definitely take note. We're going to put these on our socials, but then before Chansa leaves, we're also going to get her contact, so you can reach out to her if you're a designer, or if you do anything within the fashion value chain. Just reach out to her, and there's room for collaboration. How do people get started, though, break into the international market, you think? Like, what's the one or two things that a young designer can be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm in Zambia, but I want to break into the UK market?
I think it's just, if you've got a good design, it's obviously Instagram for me. I've had to learn a lot from Instagram, is showcasing what you've got. Shipping, I know, is a problem for a lot of people, but I think other bigger brands have shown that they've overcome that, and you're able to do so. So it's just being honest with yourself, what you can do, and being original. So you'll be big in no time, really.
Awesome. So I'm gonna shift a little bit, and I'm gonna say, like, dude, what's your goal in life? Civil engineering, banking, and then fashion?
I just want to live. I like having a good time. That's what it is. So I started, I trained as a civil engineer, and then I had my firstborn son, Oliver, and I just couldn't leave him. And at the time, the UK economy had crashed in a way, so I had to work full time, and I couldn't see myself leaving my son. Bit selfish, I know. So I looked for a job that would work around raising my children. And that's how I went into banking, because the hours worked well for me.
So what I'm hearing you say is education's not wasted.
No.
Any sort of education. I have this feeling where people are like, oh, because I studied this, then I can't do something else. Or even the idea of pursuing double passion.
Yes.
Like, here you are, you're in banking, and then you're in fashion. Like, I'm also like a culprit. Like, I do something else, but I'm also doing something else. So there's room to pursue, like, multiple passions, right?
I have to say, I was talking to my uncle a few days ago, and he said to me, a thing that resonates inside me a lot is, do something you love. Because if the days are bad, you're not getting paid, it's just a bit like, ugh. If you do something you love, you'll keep on doing it.
You have the energy to push through.
Yes. So if you, yes, I know people say you need to get educated, you need to do this. Education is key, learning to read and write, but that's not the be all and end all. If you love something and you have a passion, please follow that passion and it will pay through.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, not last question, but I still want to ask you, it's summer for us here. You're just coming out of summer, like you're transitioning. What were your 3 summer essentials?
Oh, I have to say it'll be my Zinzi Tribal. I wore this everywhere. Zinzi Tribal. I call it a jacket dress or tuxedo dress. I don't know what you'd call it. I wore that everywhere, and I got people asking me, where did you get this from? How did you make it? So that was one of them. And just little flat pumps, sandals.
That's 2 sandals.
Tan sandals. And I would say my denim shorts. I wore them everywhere.
For a mom of 3, you wear short shorts really well. Please, like your goals in my life.
I just think you're never too old to, as long as you feel comfortable. Don't wear something that makes you feel, oh, I can't. Yeah. As long as you feel comfortable, you'll look beautiful in anything. That's what I believe in.
Okay, so before we go now, tell us if somebody wants to reach out to you, or they want to collaborate, or they want to get some information, where are they finding you? How can they reach out to you?
On Instagram, Zinzi Tribal. And there's also my personal blog, which is, I think it's Chancy Love. I'll leave the details with Jane.
It's Chancy X Love.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Zinzi Tribal. But you can also email me at zinzitribal@gmail.com.
Okay. And that was our show for today. Stay tuned for more. Power Top 40 with Chuma is coming up. That is such an exciting list.
I can't wait.
I want to dance through the whole. Well, I'll skip 1 or 2, but I want to dance through the whole thing. Okay, and this is going to be generated by Cassie Nyemba.
And this one is a dancehall tune. Me a do feel I'm a bad one. See me a mash up the place with the job fire. See me a Anthony King. Oh, the necessary. Any pain, any funa vanita, any chizende,